some remix.
Transmitting from on top of the Sears Tower. Rocking on 107.5 WGCI-FM Chicago. America's award-winning station. Go to WGCI.com and find out how we're paying your bills. WGCI.
Marcus Chapman.
Yeah, this is Marcus Chapman.
Marcus Chapman.
You Marcus Chapman?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
1075 WGCI.
What's up, I'm Beyonce.
Yeah, this your boy Chris Brown right here.
This is Mary J. Blige.
Yo, what's up in the house? It's Jamie Foxx hanging out with my main man, Marcus Chapman. You know how we do.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Usher.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Sierra.
Yo, what's up?
It's your boy T.I.P.K.I.N.G.
Yeah, what up? This is Dr. Dre.
Yeah, this is Snoop Dogg. Dropping with my main man, Marcus Chapman.
Who got a flow and a live show better than mine?
1075 WGCI.
With my partner, Marcus Chapman.
Marcus Chapman.
Marcus Chapman.
Do your thing, baby.
1075 WGCI.com. America's award-winning #1 station for hip-hop and R&B. Go to WGCI.com and find out how we're paying bills from Instant Tax Service. Good morning to you. It's 7:03, 3 minutes after the hour, 7 o'clock. Marcus Chapman with you. Today, let's see, weather-wise, currently it's about 15 degrees. A little chilly. But today we're expecting a high of double that, 30 degrees. And it's supposed to be mostly sunny, so it may not turn out to be too bad, all right? Today we got an 8 o'clock opinion poll. We're going to talk about abortion. Yeah, women under the age of 18, should they have to get parental permission? We're going to find out what you think about that. Plus we got an entertainment news report, and we're inside a Valentine's Day winning weekend. Got your chance to pick up tickets to check out Amel LaRue, Bilal, and Mint Condition live in concert. That's a chance to win coming up, all right? 312-591-1075 number to reach me. Or you can log on to WGCI.com, go to my page in the personality section, or you can text message me at 78166, powered by Verizon Wireless. Let's see. It's the weekend. Hopefully you got paid, want to make a little money. Good morning with Ludacris, WGCI.
Shake your money maker like somebody. Get there and stay there.
GCI, good morning.
Yeah, I was calling to comment on the topic you just brought up as far as abortions.
Wait, not time yet, Doc. That's the 8 o'clock opinion poll. Yeah, we're going to discuss that going into the 8 o'clock hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you try to get the early jump on there. Make sure you get your word in, huh?
Well, yeah, that's a very important topic, and I think, as far as black kids nowadays, I mean, we live in a society where, it's just not the way it used to be, and we're losing our values and morals.
Yeah, and that's why we're going to talk about it, man.
I'll call back 8 o'clock then. Thank you.
All right, man. Thanks for the call. GCI, good morning.
Hi, I was calling about the abortion.
Man, y'all fired up about this. We ain't even got to it yet. Now, that's the 8 o'clock opinion poll, baby. We're going to talk about that going into the 8 o'clock hour.
Oh, okay.
All right, yeah, right now it's only 7:13. 13 minutes after the hour, and people are just ready to talk about this subject already. We're going to get to it, though. Front page story in the news. We will get to it, all right? Also, coming up later on tonight, Cedric the Entertainer. It's going to be at the Chicago Theater. Show starts at 8 o'clock, and you can still pick up your tickets through Ticketmaster.com. All right, Marcus Chapman with you. Got more hits on the way, and, of course, 8 o'clock opinion poll on the way on GCI.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's Saturday morning in the big city, and it's time to wake up with Marcus Chapman.
Waking up at the crack of dawn. Right here.
Marcus in the morning. 107.5 WGCI.
1075 WGCI.com, 7:23, 23 minutes after the hour. 1075 WGCI.com, America's award-winning #1 station for hip-hop and R&B. Go to WGCI.com and find out how we're paying bills from Instant Tax Service and WGCI. Matter of fact, while you're on WGCI.com, you can check out my page, Marcus Chapman, and check out everything that's on there. I got photos and information about music and artists and books and movies, all types of good stuff on there. All right. Also, you can text message me at 78166. That's powered by Verizon Wireless. And also WGCI.com. I mean, it's just so many things happening on the website. Young Jeezy. You want to check him out? He's got a free online concert that we're going to be showing starting on the 23rd, which is Tuesday. And that's going to run through the 29th. All right. Young Jeezy Stripped. All right. That doesn't mean he's stripping his clothes off. That's just what it's called. Young Jeezy Stripped online on WGCI.com. All right, good morning. It's 7:31, 29 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock. Currently, we got 15 degrees. That's the weather. And today, expecting a high of 30, mostly sunny. It's actually kind of sunny out right now. You know, not a bad looking day, especially for mid-January. You figure it could be a whole lot worse, but today looks like a pretty decent day. And on the way, we got our 8 o'clock opinion poll. We're going to be talking about parental notice laws on abortion. Should women under the age of 18 have to get parental notice to have an abortion? Going to talk about that up next. Keep it locked right here on GCI.
Good morning, Chicago.
Kicking on the number one station.
It's Marcus Chapman on your Saturday morning.
107.5 WGCI.
GCI, good morning.
Just want to make a little comment on the abortion thing.
Oh, man, you calling a little too early, man. We ain't started it yet. That's the 8 o'clock opinion poll, so we're going to talk about that in a minute, all right?
Sound good. It's a good subject, man.
Okay, man. Thanks for the call.
All right, have a good one.
7:40, 20 minutes before the hour. Beyonce at 7:48, 12 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock, 107.5, WGCI.com, America's award-winning number one station for hip-hop and R&B. Go to WGCI.com and find out how we're paying bills from Instant Tax Service. Also, while you're there, you can send a message to a soldier. Yeah, you want to salute the troops? Well, you can do that on WGCI.com. Send a nice flash e-card, however you want to do it. All right, it's presented by First American Bank and WGCI. And another thing you can do while you're at WGCI.com is you can go to my page, Marcus Chapman, and you can participate in our 8 o'clock opinion poll because it's time to introduce that right now, all right? Chicago Sun-Times front page is a big picture of Attorney General Lisa Madigan. It says, abortion debate heats up, all right? Here's the story. A law that's been on the books for more than a decade, state law, requiring parents be notified before minors can receive abortions moved a step closer to being enacted yesterday. When Illinois Attorney General Lisa Madigan asked the federal courts to allow it to be enforced. All right, the Parental Notice of Abortion Act of 1995 has been stalled by the state Supreme Court's refusal to spell out how a young woman could ask a judge for an exemption if she was the victim of incest or had other compelling reasons not to want her parents to be told. All right. Madigan said that at this point, 44 states have parental involvement laws, and courts have upheld many parental notice laws that are similar to this particular act. It's been a real sore point among pro-lifers, and we know the law was popular, and hopefully it will be enforced soon. However, everybody is not excited about this. All right, the American Civil Liberties Union of Illinois vowed to continue to fight to make sure the law is not enforced. One of their lawyers called Madigan's move inappropriate, saying the case was absolutely not over, saying that young women will be more likely to seek illegal abortions than to want to go through a court proceeding. Says this is the kind of law that every major medical organization, including the American Academy of Pediatrics, opposes. So the debate is on whether or not there should be a law enforced to make women under the age of 18 need parental consent before receiving an abortion. I want to know what you think. Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? Should they have the law? Should they not have the law? How do you feel about it? 312-591-1075 is the number to reach me for your comments. Or you can text or message me at 78166. If you think we should have the law, you can just put yes. And if you think we should not, or you think the law is bad, just put no. And tally up the votes. 8 o'clock opinion poll on GCI.
It's the 8 o'clock opinion poll. Keep it moving. Call in and voice your opinion at 591-1075 with Marcus Chapman. WGCI.
Marcus Chapman.
Yeah, this Marcus Chapman.
Marcus Chapman.
You Marcus Chapman?
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even know.
And if you don't know, now you know, you know.
GCI 8 o'clock opinion poll. Should women under the age of 18 need parental consent before receiving an abortion?
I think they should, because that's just giving them the opportunity to go out, you know what I'm saying, do what they do, and thinking, okay, they can hide it from their parents by getting an abortion. To me, that ain't right, period. You're taking a life away, especially from a little child.
Thanks for the call.
No problem.
Convict.
At 8 o'clock on the dot.
It's Marcus in the morning.
I wake up.
Saturday morning with Marcus Chapman on 107.5 WGCI.
GCI 8 o'clock opinion poll. Should women under the age of 18 need parental consent to receive an abortion?
I think it's a good thing. I most definitely hope they come out with that law for them young girls to start having to get permission, because they should be wrapping up anyway. They should be under protection, man.
I used to think that
8:08, 8 minutes after the hour, 8 o'clock. 1075 WGCI.com. America's award-winning #1 station for hip-hop and R&B. Go to WGCI.com and find out how we're paying bills. That's from Instant Tax Service and WGCI. Matter of fact, while you're on WGCI.com, you can go to my page, Marcus Chapman, and you can participate in our 8 o'clock opinion poll. Also, you can text message me at 78166. All right. Now, all weekend long, got your chance to pick up tickets to check out Common, Mary Ben Ari, that's the hip-hop violinist, Amel LaRue, and with the Craft Band and host Malik Youssef and Leon Rogers, our very own, at the Park West, January 25th. All right. That's presented by Miller Genuine Draft. Experience is golden. Miller Brewing, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Live responsibly, and WGCI. And speaking of living responsibly, we're inside of our 8 o'clock opinion poll. And today, Chicago Sun-Times on the front page says abortion debate heats up. A law that's been on the books since 1995 is apparently on the way to being enforced. Well, I won't say enforced. That's a strong word. All right. The law that requires parents to be notified before minors, women under the age of 18, can receive abortions has moved a step closer to being enacted. That's the word they use. That happened yesterday. Illinois Attorney General Lisa Madigan asked the federal courts to allow it to be enforced. All right. It says that at this point, 44 states have parental involvement laws, and courts have upheld many parental notice laws that are similar to this particular act. But everybody is not happy about it. Some people think that it's a violation of privacy. There are several organizations that are against it. So I want to know what you think. Should teenagers, women under the age of 18, need parental consent before they can have an abortion? Take your comments, 312-591-1075. Or you can just text message me at 78166. If you think the law is good, we should have it, just put yes. And if you think it's not good and they should not have this particular law, you can just put no. All right, let's take a couple of calls. GCI, what's your comment?
I don't think that they should have the law.
Why not?
Because each individual is different. Each situation is different. So some kids that get pregnant should be able to know if they're adult enough to make the decision if they need an abortion or not. They were adult enough to lay down and get pregnant, so they should have that right to make the decision if they need a child or not.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thanks for the call. GCI, what's your comment?
I'm 20 years old, and I had an abortion back in August, and I nearly lost my life because of it. And I definitely think young girls should be required to have parental consent, because I didn't tell my parents, and my mother got a call from the emergency room basically telling her to get there to say goodbye because I was dying because of a mistake that had been made during the abortion. And I really regret not telling them because my mother had to find out in such a horrible way.
All right. Thanks for the call.
You're welcome.
GCI 8 o'clock opinion poll. Should women under the age of 18 need parental consent before receiving an abortion?
I've been a mother since I was 14, and I'm currently the mother of 7 children, but I'm married. And the one thing I want people to understand is that the United States has turned into a dictatorship. When we start censoring and telling people what to do with their bodies, whether or not a husband can take his wife off of life support, all we're doing is making a law that's our opinion. Women's bodies belong to women, and these are young children. And if you don't allow them to have abortions, we get more children on the steps of churches, more children in police stations, and then the government complains about not wanting to pay for them. So we've got to learn that, this is just something that we can't keep doing, making laws that are our opinions. It's a personal choice.
It's the 8 o'clock opinion poll. Keep it moving. Call in and voice your opinion at 591-1075 with Marcus Chapman. WGCI.
8:22, 22 minutes after the hour, 1075 WGCI.com.
Hey. We wouldn't be number one without you.
Don't touch that dial.
Thanks for the love, Chi-Town. 1075 WGCI, number one.
GCI 8 o'clock opinion poll. Should girls under the age of 18 need parental consent before they get an abortion?
I think that they should make a law because abortion is a very serious, operation almost. And if the parent don't know, then what?
Lost without you.
That's the ladies' song right there. Robin Thicke, Lost Without You. 1075 WGCI.com. America's award-winning number one station for hip-hop and R&B. Go to WGCI.com and find out how we're paying bills from Instant Tax Service. All right, what you do is you register your bill at WGCI.com, or you can mail in a copy of it to the studio. And then listen to the Crazy Howard McGee Morning Show, 7:30 in the morning. He will give you the times to listen for your name to be called. All right, when you hear your name, you're going to have 30 minutes to call us back or text messages at 78166, and we'll help to pay your bill up to $200. And also remember, every Thursday is Child Support Thursday. All right, taking care of that particular piece of business. All right, you can call 773-224-1040 for your nearest Instant Tax location because it's brought to you by Instant Tax Service. All right, Marcus Chapman with you, 8 o'clock opinion poll. It's 8:32, 28 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock. The big story, front page of Chicago Sun-Times, abortion debate heats up. Attorney General Lisa Madigan has asked the federal courts to allow a law to be enforced that will make it so that teenagers under the age of 18, young women, very young women in some cases, would need parental consent before they could actually have an abortion. All right. Some people are totally for the law. Some people, organizations, are against it because they think it's an invasion of privacy and that, they just don't think it would be the best thing to do. So, taking your comments, 312-591-1075, or you can text message me at 78166. You can just put yes if you think the law is good and they should enforce it, or no if you don't think there should be a law for parental consent before abortion for women under the age of 18. All right, GCI, what's your comment?
Yes, I do think they need to get the permission of the parent because legally that parent is still responsible to that child until they're out of school or at the age of 18 if it's a girl. Nobody should perform any type of surgical on a child without the permission of a parent. And abortion is nothing to play with because you can sit on the table and hemorrhage to death, and then how would the parents find out then?
Right. Okay. Thanks for the call.
No problem.
GCI, what's your comment?
I'm an adolescent medicine doctor.
Okay.
So I see people between the ages of 13 and 21. And I don't think that it would be a good idea for the law to actually be enforced because a 13-year-old can come into the emergency room to get tested for STDs and get treated without consent. So I don't think that it necessarily has to be that they have to have their parent involved. A 13-year-old may not be as mature as an 18-year-old, but it's still her body and her decision. So I don't think it would be a good law to enact.
But don't you think it's a little bit different, testing and abortion? I mean, that's abortion, that's an operation. I mean,
Well, it depends. It don't have to be an operation because if they come in before 8 weeks, they can have a medical abortion and just have medicine, a drug given as opposed to actually having surgery.
Oh, really?
Really.
Okay, see, most people don't know that.
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
All right, thanks for the comment.
All right.
GCI, what's your comment?
Man, I was just listening to all the comments I'm hearing about these ladies talking about it's their body and all this and that. I said, you know what? Why don't we go ahead and let them go to bars and drink? Matter of fact, why don't we go ahead and let them go ahead and not go to school since they're so mature and it's their brain? You know what I mean? What are you talking? You know what I mean? Like other countries have rules. We have our own rules. I think it absolutely should be enforced. A child is a child. We're forgetting what a minor really is. What is a minor? Somebody that's not able to make adult decisions. Now, I think the age should be lowered. I think around 17 years old, I think you are mature enough to make a decision like that. But I say 16 and under, 100% absolutely. We do not need more kids without fathers. We do not need more kids in the what they call that, the adoption system. It's ridiculous. So I think the women should start thinking about these things. Minors mean minors. You cannot make decisions.
It's the 8 o'clock opinion poll. Keep it moving. Call in and voice your opinion at 591-1075 with Marcus Chapman. WGCI.
8:43, 17 minutes before the hour, 9 o'clock, 1075 WGCI.com.
Get money. We play the biggest hits in the world.
I love this station.
1075 WGCI.
GCI 8 o'clock opinion poll. Should women under the age of 18 need parental consent before receiving an abortion?
I'm 17, and I have a 10-month-old son. And I know that the only reason that I thought about abortion is because I thought that my grandmother, she would be upset with me. I ended up telling her, and she has been the most supportive thing ever. Right now, I'm 17, have an apartment, a job, and in school for pharmaceutical technician. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I think that if people told their parents more, it would stop a lot of it.
Chemistry was crazy from the
8:51, 9 minutes before the hour, 9 o'clock. 1075 WGCI.com. America's award-winning #1 station for hip-hop and R&B. Go to WGCI.com and find out how we're paying bills from Instant Tax Service and WGCI. Matter of fact, while you're on the website, you can go to my page, Marcus Chapman, and you can still participate in our 8 o'clock opinion poll. The question today is... should teenage girls under the age of 18 need parental consent before getting an abortion? That's the big debate on the front page of the Chicago Sun-Times about abortion. All right, so you can still text message me, too, at 78166. If you think the law should be enforced, just put yes. And if you think it should not, just put no. And at the moment, 57% of the people say yes, the law should be enforced. So you can still send your text message at 78166. Right now, we're going to take a few more phone calls. 312-591-1075. GCI, what's your comment?
Coming from a teenager's perspective, I don't think it should, because unless the parent is there watching their child have sex, their parents should have nothing to do with it, because if their parent, and it should be open to girls who can like if they like 13 or something, no. But if they're able to take care of their baby and take care of themselves, then yeah, that should be their option. The parent should not be involved, because the parent they had nothing to do with the baby being made. If they make it, they should make the decision on their own.
Okay, thanks for the call.
Thank you.
GCI, what's your comment?
I got 2 daughters myself. We need to communicate with our kids. Yes, I think it should be a law, your kid to have authorization to get an abortion. I don't understand some of the women that's calling and saying and stuff. They say women. These are teenage girls.
Right.
All right, bro.
Okay, thanks for the call. GCI, what's your comment?
I think we need that law because, number one, we're making a lot of mothers who don't want to be mothers. And that's a choice that we need to leave up to them to tell their parents. And if you're being a good parent, like you're supposed to be, she will come to you and tell you.
Okay, thanks for the call. GCI, what's your comment?
A 13-year-old is not a woman. A 13-year-old is a kid. They can't work at 13. They should not be able to do anything without the consent of their parents. A lot of these 13-year-olds are illiterate. They can't even read. So what do they know about going into a clinic, signing papers that they can be signing their life away, or signing to a surgery they know nothing about? They need their parents' consent at all times. These are kids, and that's the problem today. They give children too much control, and they're kids.
All right, thanks for the call.
Thank you.
All right, let's take one last call. GCI 8 o'clock opinion poll. Should teenage girls under the age of 18 be allowed to have an abortion without parental consent?
Even the most understanding parents, or even when you have families where the children know that it's okay to come to the parents, once a girl gets pregnant, other issues go on in her head, and she may not necessarily then think it's acceptable to come to her parents. I would rather that a girl have the ability and the option to go and get an abortion than getting a back alley abortion, than trying to do it herself, then all these other things that can come into play. Yes, it is a very serious surgery, but I think that the alternatives to it are much worse, not even taking into account the privacy issues that they're continuously stripping us of, I really do think that a girl under the age of 18 should be allowed to get an abortion without her parents' consent.
Okay. Well, that wraps up the 8 o'clock opinion poll. Yeah, it's a hot topic. Very hot topic. I want to thank everybody for calling and texting, and you can still vote online, WGCI.com. Just go to my page, Marcus Chapman page, and you can still cast your vote there. All right, coming up next, we got our entertainment news report. Yeah, we got some more information about women, the richest women in show business. Also got rappers taking on Condoleezza Rice and Rosie O'Donnell. What? Oh, that's coming up next, so keep it locked right here on GCI.
Marcus Chapman. Putting it down for Chi-Town. Marcus Chapman. Big City Radio. Marcus Chapman. GCI. Guess who checked into the crazy Howard McGee Morning Show?
GCI, good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
I just want to say, I'm in the military, so I just came home on leave, and I was like, let me listen to GCI. I haven't heard you in a while, but now I found you guys are online, so I can see when I be at work.
Yeah, you can listen to us no matter where you are. So where are you stationed at?
Norfolk, Virginia.
Oh, really? I was on vacation out there about 6 years ago, like summer 2000, like 4th of July weekend I was out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I come home to all this cold weather.
Right, yeah, it's a wake-up for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little bit of a wake-up.
So how long do you get to stay home?
I'll be here for about 2 weeks.
Okay, what part of the area are you from?
I'm from the west side.
West side, okay, so you get to hang out with your family on the west side and enjoy the city for a little while.
Yeah, I enjoy the city for a little while.
Okay, which branch are you in?
I'm in the Navy.
And what's your name?
Oh, my name is Felicia.
Felicia?
Yeah.
Okay, Felicia, well, enjoy your stay here, okay?
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. See, WGCI.com. See, right there. I mean, you got the military people listening online. You can listen online no matter where you are. And, of course, you can find out how we're paying bills on WGCI.com from Instant Tax Service. And also, while you're there, you can check out my page, Marcus Chapman. And you can also text message me here in the studio, 78166, powered by Verizon Wireless. Now, check this out, though. If you think you're the next Keisha Cole, the next Jay-Z, the next Young Jeezy, whoever it is, you think you can be a star, well, go to WGCI.com and click on New Discovery and check out all the details on how you can enter your video and show us what you got. All right? Deadline to enter the videos is January 28th, so that's next Sunday. Video that receives the most votes will win a recording contract from Epic Records. So this is a high stakes thing going on. All right. So make sure you hurry up and do that at WGCI.com. Coming up next, it's our entertainment news report. Let's keep it locked right here on GCI.
Wake up. Waking you up on the weekend.
In the morning.
It's Saturday morning with Marcus Chapman. Marcus in the morning.
The number one station for hip hop and R&B. You know what it is, man.
107.5 WGCI.
1075 WGCI.com, America's award-winning number one station for hip-hop and R&B. Go to WGCI.com and find out how we're paying bills from Instant Tax Service. All weekend long, got the chance to pick up tickets for you and somebody special. I'm sure you want to take them to check out Amel LaRue, Bilal, and Mint Condition. That's happening February the 10th at the Erie Crown Theater. Plus, as a bonus, tickets to check out the movie Smokin' Aces starring Common, Alicia Keys, and Ben Affleck. Got your chance to win those tickets all weekend long as a part of our Valentine's Day weekend package. All right, Marcus Chapman with you right now. I want everybody to just walk it out on GCI.
Hey, now walk it out.
Sierra with Promise, 1075 WGCI.com, America's award-winning number one station for hip-hop and R&B. Go to WGCI.com and find out how we're paying bills from Instant Tax Service. And matter of fact, while you're there, you can go to my page, Marcus Chapman, and you can check out everything I got on there. And, it's funny. A lot of people I've heard compare Sierra to Aaliyah. So you know what I want you to do? I want you to go to my page, and I got a thing on there that I put about when I actually met Aaliyah and when I almost met Aaliyah. I met her, and then I almost met her a couple of other times. And because this past Tuesday was her birthday, would have been her 28th birthday, I put a journal entry on my personality page. So you can read about Aaliyah, what she was like live and in person. All right? Do that. Right now, it's time for your entertainment news. All right, check this out. You want to know who the richest women are in show business? Well, you got the list. Forbes magazine put it together. Guess who topped it? Oprah Winfrey, of course. worth $1.5 billion. Now, that's over $500 million more than the person who came in second, which was Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling. All right, Martha Stewart ranked third with $1 billion. Madonna ranked fourth, $325 million. Celine Dion came in fifth. Sixth place went to Mariah Carey at $225 million. Janet Jackson came in seventh, worth $150 million. Actress Julia Roberts came in eighth with $140. Jennifer Aniston came in ninth, and Jennifer Lopez with $110 million. Those women are worth a whole lot of money. Oh yeah. All right. Speaking of money, a guy who was in some big trouble, a former drug lord, Kenneth Supreme McGriff, is hoping to have a bunch of people with money testify on his behalf. Herb Gotti, Ja Rule, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Larry Cohen, and Kevin Liles are among a list of over 50 witnesses that he wants to take the stand on his behalf next week. Now, right now, he's on trial for allegedly ordering the murder of two rivals, and if convicted, he faces the death penalty. Well, what happens is he has to prove that the money from his business ventures was gainfully earned, all right? Therefore, anyone who did any legitimate business with him may be asked to testify, which includes anyone who was affiliated with him to produce the 2001 Crime Partners movie, like Larry Cohen and Kevin Liles, and they financed the soundtrack, which also featured Jay-Z. So some of the witnesses that he wants will take the stand voluntarily, and others may be subpoenaed. All right, now, you always hear about rappers getting in trouble. Well, sometimes it happens to rappers that we don't even know about. An aspiring rapper from California shot and killed his promoter who expressed doubt in his talent. This happened in June of 2004, where he was just sentenced to 50 years to life in prison for first-degree murder. All right, the rapper's name is Conniva. He was born Justin Michael Potts. Shot a lady named Shawnee Renee Holloway, who was 31 years old. Shot her twice in the back of the head at point-blank range. In June 2004, she sat in a car with her boyfriend. Investigators revealed that 3 months before her slaying, she had agreed to a loose business agreement to promote his career, but he became resentful after she was negative about his prospects. All right, he tried to plead insanity, but the judge concluded that he was sane, and now he's been sentenced to 50 years to life. What a shame. All right. Here's another thing, lawsuits and rappers. All right. Jerome Allman, CEO of a Detroit-based record company called Murder Cap Records, has filed a $900 million lawsuit in federal court against the government of Canada, the State Department, and U.S. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice for wholesale profiling of rappers and African Americans. All right. The suit says that the State Department has in its possession secret internal Canadian investigative reports admitting that the country is worse at racial profiling than the United States. Yet, Secretary Rice has sided with the Canadian government against African Americans and what he calls something that's destined to be the State Department's Katrina. So we'll see how that works out. And here's another thing. Asian American rapper Jen, who became well known from his battling on BET's 106 & Park, has released a diss record aimed at talk show host Rosie O'Donnell after Rosie made comments that he felt were racist towards Asian Americans. During an episode of ABC's The View, she was describing how actor Danny DeVito's drunken appearance on the show had garnered international headlines and gave an impression of what a Chinese newscaster sounded like when reading the story, claiming that the reporter spoke in nothing but chings and chongs. Jen was not happy about that, and now he has recorded a diss record against Rosie O'Donnell. They just don't stop. The beef, when will the beef end? Come on, everybody, just stop beefing. All right, and that's the Entertainment News Report. Keep it like right here on WGCI.
Minus Chapman. Putting it down for Chi-Town. Minus Chapman. Big City Radio. Minus Chapman. GCI. 107.5 WGCI.
GCI, good morning.
I would like to say something about comparing Sierra to Aaliyah.
Yeah, what about?
I don't think they should compare her to her because Aaliyah was a great legend and Sierra is nowhere close to up there.
Well, I think the comparisons come because of the singing styles, the dancing, and, and because Aaliyah is no longer here, a lot of times when somebody comes along with a style similar to somebody else who's no longer with us, people will make comparisons from time to time. Just like there are people who might say a particular rapper sounds like Biggie or he's the next Tupac. I mean, it's just kind of natural that people tend to do that. I'm not saying they should make the comparison, but that is pretty much why those comparisons happen. What's your name?
Ashley.
Ashley, where you calling me from?
Wakanda. Down there, Waukegan.
Okay, so what I want you to do is when you get near a computer, I want you to log on to WGCI.com.
Okay.
And then go to my page in the personality section.
All right.
All right, this is Marcus Chapman.
All right.
Because I got an entry on there about when I met Aaliyah and what happened when I almost met her again and a couple of other things that happened. So you can check that out if you're a fan of Aaliyah, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks for the call.
You're welcome.
All right, it's time for me to bounce up out here. Up next, Leon Rogers with the Block Party. I will talk to you again tonight at 6 o'clock, getting the party started. So keep it locked right here on GCI.
Marcus Chapman.
Yeah, this is Marcus Chapman.
Marcus Chapman.
You Marcus Chapman?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't even know.
And if you don't know